Hi, I'm Brittany, and I am going to be attempting James Turner's Thin House Challenge. And I purposely got the tiny living stuff pack just for this challenge. And now I'm not a builder, but I won. I made a 2-story micro home. Now, was this my first attempt at building this? Not at all. I built one and I bulldozed it and I needed to start over because there was no saving it. And I'm pretty proud of how I accomplished it, but I have to vent a little because I'm very stressed at the moment. And the only reason why I'm recording this is to distract me and to waste time. So by the time I'm finished, hopefully my issue isn't an issue anymore. So I broke Gmail. I was on my email account and I realized I had over 60,000 emails. So I'm just like, okay, maybe I should delete some. And I went back to the oldest, and apparently it was from 2011. So we had nearly 10 years of emails to go through. And I'm mostly deleting promotional emails and social media notification emails. I was mostly doing those, but I had this fun technique that I'm just well, I don't want to just start from the end or the beginning and delete those, because I do sometimes search for old emails to see what pops up. So I was trying to get in the middle. Now I can't just skip to a certain page of my emails. So I would click to skip through some pages, and then all of a sudden it's just oops, there's an error. And now I'm very stressed because I can't access my email, and it says it's a temporary error, try again in a couple minutes. Well, a few minutes, not a couple minutes. And there's this help page, and it's don't worry, your stuff is still there and still safe. But I'm very stressed, Google, okay? I'm very stressed out right now because I'm very fond of my email. And I mean, I don't send emails to people, especially with that email account. But, oof, I'm stressed. Alright, so let's see this little thin house micro home I have going on. Now, the colors, I wasn't too sure what I wanted to go with right away. But I knew that I wanted to include as many activities and skill building objects as possible. And I thought it was pretty nifty how I laid it out. It did take many of attempts. Again, I had to English is hard. Bulldoze an entire lot and restart. At first, I had the bathroom on the main floor and the corner under the stairs. And then I also had issues of trying to figure out how I was doing the kitchen. But I do like to have a bar or some form of how Sims can get juice in my houses. So I really wanted to include that globe because it can build their mixology skill with that, and they can have their own fun times. And I mostly like that turquoise shade of the globe, so that's where I got that color theme from. And then I wanted to keep how one wall was the red bricks, the other wall was the gray bricks. So I did want to mess around with warm versus cool tones in the build and kind of embrace each side of that. So when I actually start decorating it, I keep cooler items on the left side, warmer items on the right side. Another issue that I had was, I think the bathroom was just the biggest issue I had with building this house, where to put the bathroom. And I didn't want to do that sneaky little one tile bathroom. I wanted each item to have its own place. Personally, I would have preferred to have a normal shower compared to the university shower, but it is what it is. Now, I don't have this uploaded to the gallery yet, but I will be doing that. I may have accidentally included some custom content. I need to make sure I didn't before I do that. But by the time you're watching this, it'll probably be there. My name is Sassy or Spoon on the gallery. Yes, it's different, I know. Where did I get that from? Well, when I got my Xbox my junior year of college, and I was having my friend that knew Xboxes help me set it up, had this auto-generated gamer tag of Sassy or Spoon and then like some numbers. I just thought it was so funny that I kept it, and now anything that I do with like gaming related, I make it Sassy or Spoon. Alright, let's see, what am I doing now? Oh, it was also super hard. Now, I'm not a builder, and I have no clue how to use the camera, like especially like the Sims 3 camera that everyone uses. I'm very happy with the Sims 4 camera. I use the little arrow keys, and I don't know what they're called. Wow, I didn't minor in computers at all. Those, they're not brackets. The things. It looks like Pac-Man. The where the comma and the period is, those things to like spin around. I use those all the time. The plus, the minus, like very content with that. I have no clue how to use the Sims 3 camera, so it was very hard to actually get in this house to like see the walls and see what's going on. I'm pretty sure at some point you're just going to see me like struggle with the camera the entire time for like, now I have this on like nearly 15 times speed. I spent like 1 minute and 30 seconds over 2 hours on this build, and it was a struggle, the camera. Now this lot, it does definitely belong in Windenburg, but I put it in Newcrest because that's where I kind of keep all like my fun builds. I don't like bulldozing pre-existing lots. I rather just renovate the inside and keep the aesthetic that EA wanted. And so it doesn't really match, but I do have a plan. Right now it is a micro home, but I want to turn this into some sort of like retail lot or restaurant, something. Even if I have restaurant on one side and then like a store on the other side, and then I can switch between the two. But I feel like it would be cool to have like that little home that like, hey, my sim can live here, but they also have their other home, but they could live here while they're like running their stores. So I'll probably end up doing that. Now, I would have done like a bar and restaurant, but in Newcrest I already have one of those that are right next to each other, so I still have to decide like what I want in it, but that's my plan for the lot. So I didn't really change up the landscaping or add anything different. If you have any ideas what I could turn them into, feel free to let me know. Now, I did make a big oopsie. When I placed this lot, I didn't have move objects on, so there might be some things like missing from the original. But oh, I'm just still so proud of myself how I was able to actually make a micro home and like have it look decent. And then there was my, oh nope, can't build that wall because I don't know how to do that, but I put another roof and it looks like it's complete even though it's not counting as tiles. But yeah, here it is. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm very happy with how it turned out and how I was actually able to have like a house with only 32 tiles. So thanks for watching. Bye!